Okay, guys, you can stop talking about HarmonyOS. It ain't crap. It's just basic. So if you haven't heard, Huawei a few days earlier just announced HarmonyOS 2, which is another operating system for Android devices. Now, the reason why I say it ain't crap and I'm coming off really negative is that if you look at this really closely, it says the version of HarmonyOS for smartphones and tablets was shown to be a fork of the Android 10 source code and Huawei's existing EMUI software. Now, it says Android 10. Android 10 literally isn't nothing. My 2013 Nexus 5 could run Android 10 perfectly smoothly, and Huawei is blowing it up to be, it's going to be everything. You're going to have it in your TV, you're going to have it in your smartwatch, you're going to have it in your coffee machine, you're going to have it in your car. It literally says it's a fork of Android 10. That's nothing. It's just Android, but with eye candy slapped on it. Every single tech reviewer that I'm seeing out here is going, oh my god, HarmonyOS is so good. It's literally just Android 10 with bloat on top of it. It's typical Huawei to stick a bunch of bloat onto it. So HarmonyOS right now is nothing special, it's just Android 10. And right now it says Open Harmony, and the version of HarmonyOS for LOT devices is open source. It's Open Harmony. So, this is where I talk about Richard Stallman and Linux. So, I think one of the most important factors to Android's success is the fact that it's open source. You see, custom ROMs like Lineage OS, Pixel Experience, all these extra ROMs gave all the old devices a new life and let them live for a longer time, as you can change the source code and make it optimized for older devices. For example, you have the Nexus 5, which was blessed with tons and tons of development. It gets to run Android 10, Android 11, and possibly even Android 12 when Lineage OS 19 comes out. That is the beauty of open source software that everyone can use. It can extend the software life of your devices. So, iOS devices are known for how long you can use them. Like, the longest devices go up to 6-7 years. That can all be blown away with Android because you have 2013, 2012 devices that started out on Android 4.44 going all the way up to 11, possibly 12. Apple can't do that because it's closed source and nobody can really modify their operating system to make it better for the older devices. And another point I want to bring up about free and open source is that when you're making it closed source, you're kind of betting that the people in your company are better than literally the rest of your world. Like, if you put your code on GitHub, anyone can go, oh hey, here's a bug, let me fix it for you, and then you can merge it with your main project. You can literally get free work out of people without paying people, and you possibly get the most talented programmers, most talented UI designers. If you just open source them, everyone can contribute. You don't need to just go, oh, so this guy has a great resume, he's doing this, he's doing that. If you make it open source with some development team, you don't need to hire all these people. They're going to do their work for free. And you kind of have to put their name in it, but that's not important. You're getting free work, and you have a much stable base because you're not betting that the people that you hire are better than literally anyone else on the world. And the third point that I think that HarmonyOS ain't crap is that how it's trying to be like the OS that ends every other OS. There's so many other versions of Android and other OSs that you could put on your phone that basically right now are miles better than what Harmony could be. I tried Ubuntu Touch before. It has a pretty small selection of apps, but it runs amazingly quickly, and it has lots of device support. KaiOS can be used on flip phones, like your mom's old Nokia flip phone that you found in her cabinet. It will pretty much run KaiOS pretty well. Finally, you have Lineage, which is the biggest Android fork. And Lineage is really what keeps old devices running, and really, HarmonyOS can't beat 3 of these together. And most of these, all of your normies don't know it. Like, they just go, oh, my device is outdated, time to buy a new one. No, if you know anything, you'll know that these are going to be superior, and you can make your device last so much longer. Now, HarmonyOS is trying to be the OS that's better than everyone else. Right now, at this point, it's not. Although it's only like 2 to 3 days after Harmony was released, they're still trying to blow it up too much. They're hyping it up too much, and I tried it on my own Huawei devices. It's just Android 10 with eye candy. And all the features that they're saying, like, oh, you can control it, that's kind of just a given, considering that you can install the Google Home app to control all of your Google things. You have the Home app from iOS that you can control. And one of the biggest things that Huawei is flexing is that, hey, you can control them right from your fingertips. But other OSs had that forever. In Android 11, you can put like home things from the Google Home app into your power menu. That kind of already beats out Harmony's biggest selling point. In iOS 14, you can put home controls into Control Center, and that beats out Harmony's point. And just being able to be put on anything it's kind of a weird one, because if you think about it, watchOS, iOS, macOS, they're kind of all based on the same thing. iOS used to be a modified version of macOS that was basically watered down. And watchOS is a watered down version of iOS. So they're all technically the same base of macOS, and Harmony is trying to be like, oh, we don't have to split and fork, but how much is that saving you? Like, if you just split your main operating system for, say, if you have like macOS and you want to make a new wearable device, just split it and water it down. You don't need to make a whole new OS that says, oh, we can run everything. Just make a fork of it. You have like AudioOS for HomePods, which is literally a watered down version of watchOS. We don't really need to have a separate like HarmonyOS 1, which for IoT, and HarmonyOS 2 for mobile devices. Just have one big thing and water it down. So that's why another big selling point of Harmony is kind of useless. It's just, you can just make however many forks you want without having to go, well, it can run on everything. Just water it down. And that's why I think that HarmonyOS ain't crap. First of all, it's just Android 10 with a bunch of eye candy and bloat. And Huawei, it's pretty known for its bloat on its devices. Like, if you have a Huawei device, it has so much bloat. A 16 gig device will get pretty much filled up and you only have 3 gigs left. The next thing is that it's trying to make itself look good by making Harmony for IoT devices open source, while that basically does nothing. Because it's still really Android 10 under its base, and Huawei, if they don't actually make HarmonyOS 2 open source to everyone, they're just betting that, well, our team of developers is better than the whole entire world. And devices won't really get support after that initial 2 to 3 years, and it's just going to be another Android fork. And the third one is, it's trying to toot its own horn too much. It's basically saying that, well, I'm the third big competitor to iOS and Android, and I'm going to beat them all out. It's just Android, and it doesn't even beat all these other forks and different variations for your Android phones. It doesn't beat Ubuntu Touch in how fast it is, and you can't use HarmonyOS like a real desktop computer. You can't beat KaiOS in the fact that you can have backward compatibility all the way back to those flip phones, and you can't beat Lineage OS in the fact that you have such a large user base, and it's free and open source, so lots of people want to work on your project, so you're kind of missing a user base there, except for out of those really, really good developers, and the people who just love Huawei a lot. And those are the 3 main reasons why I don't think HarmonyOS ain't crap, and It's not going to blow up. It's not going to become the third big operating system. I'm pretty sure it's just probably either going to stay on Android based forever or just kind of die out. Huawei will go shrug it off like the Zune, like Microsoft did with the Zune, and pretend it never